My name is Angela Johnson. People often ask me how I began to sculpt. I want to share with you the incredible experience of that unique day when I began to sculpt. In my late 30s, I had reached the point where I was frustrated with all of my goals to become an operatic soprano at the Metropolitan Opera. I shut the lid to my piano, I went to the art store, bought a block of water-based clay, one sculpting tool, and 4 hours later there was a portrait bust of a little girl on my kitchen table. I was so taken by the intensity of the experience that I had to really ponder deeply on what had just happened to me. It was as though the finger of God had touched my heart and told me that it was now time for me to develop a talent I didn't know I'd had. I was so charmed with the feeling that I had in my hands when I felt an intelligence there that I had never experienced before. The moment of decision was extremely important. We all have those unique moments where we have choices to make. The choice that I made there that day was to begin sculpting one piece after another. I did not begin with the confidence that it would take to approach creating an artistic depiction of Jesus Christ. The thoughts were just absolutely overwhelming. In 2003, I made it a matter of prayer, to pray unto God and to ask Him, sharing with Him that I knew that this was a gift from Him, but what did He want me to do with it? And that was when the concept of creating a sculpture garden depicting the teachings and miracles of Jesus Christ came to me. All my life, I have adored Jesus Christ. I can remember very distinctly being a 5-year-old little girl and adoring Him. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Through the revelations of God to His holy prophets, I know that I am a daughter of God. The fact that I could create 1 or 2 or 13 pieces, which at this time is the body of work that makes up the healing power of Jesus Christ exhibition. Being able to testify and witness of Him, and that there is true healing power found in Him and His teachings, is what's important to me. The first piece that I did in this series of depicting Jesus was Him walking on the water. I have always had a personal fear of deep water. The scriptural accounts that express the fact that the apostles saw Jesus Christ walking on the water have always held a very powerful message for me. Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He is the great creator. He has power over all the elements of nature, and truly the earth is His footstool. This sari that I'm wearing is a special treasure that I brought home with me when I came home from India. My wonderful friend Becky Douglas is the president of the Rising Star Outreach. She wanted me to go to India to teach 23 leprosy-affected adults the basic elemental principles of sculpting. As I looked into the eyes of those individuals that society has called untouchables, I felt so strongly the power of God and the feeling of love that He has for all of His children. And I didn't, even though we didn't speak the same language nor share the same religion, what I saw in their eyes evoked a deep sense and feeling of love for me. The Come Unto Me sculpture that I created for the Newport Beach Temple Open House in a miraculous 5 weeks was a transformational experience for me. But to be honest with you, I did not personally understand what come unto me meant. Here I was creating a life-size sculpture of Jesus Christ and contemplating giving it a title that I really had not personally connected to. It was a serious issue. So as I pressed my own consciousness to receive my own direction from God as to what that meant, I want to share with you what He told me. I could recall all the many times my parents would say, "Angela, come here." I knew what that meant. I could remember all the times as a mother that I would say to my children, "I want you to come here." And then the enlightenment came that when God asks us to come unto Him, He wants us to drop whatever it is that we're doing and cross a distance and come closer in proximity to Him. And then I began to see that come unto me means to drop all the enticements that the world gives us, to drop all the distractions that keep taking our attention away from God, and to focus on Him. What an exquisite thing that God is inviting us to come unto Him.